been a while since we heard your name, Metaphysician. 2292 was the last one. Just a little bit over 100 ago. 2292. 2292. Inaki. The gorilla. Don't leave Inaki alone. I also see that you have this one and the second next, the over next one that belongs to you, Metaphysician. Okay, but this SCP that we have here is called the Colossus. Yeah, I can see what why. It's not too bad. But best for him to get some sleep. For Casablanca to get some sleep. Hold on. Yeah, just wow. Never had that. I never had pure coincidentally the same Sonic song in a row. While it's on shuffle. It's just the different like the original and the remake version from Generations. Okay, let's go. What's the title again? Sorry, the Colossus. Object Class A, Special Containment Procedures, Provisional Site 31 has been built around SCP-2406 and is to maintain the facade of a Kazakhstani military facility. Type A hazmat suits are mandatory when working directly with SCP-2406, as is decontamination upon exit. A security perimeter of armed guards is to remain in place at all times in order to prevent unauthorized access. Direct interaction with -1 requires authorization by Site Command. SCP-2406 is a mechanical automaton, 93 meters in height and weighing approximately 210 tons. Ooh. Research indicates that SCP-2406 was not sentient and required at least 6 operators to properly function. It is hypothesized that SCP-2406 was piloted via 160 different valves and levers within its interior. Limbs were controlled through the application of pneumatics, hydraulics, and clockwork, and powered by a nuclear reactor located within the torso. SCP-2406 was discovered on August 7, 1985 in the Aralkum Desert, formerly the eastern basin of the Aral Sea, during an effort to track the unusually high levels of radiation in the water. Initially contained by GRU Division P, SCP-2406 would be transferred into Foundation custody following the collapse of the Soviet Union. Despite the location of its recovery, SCP-2406 is believed to have been built somewhere in the Aegean Sea. I wonder if it's a Gundam, if it's a Mech. Most of SCP-2406 is composed of an alloy consisting of 75 to 80% copper, 15 to 20% zinc, and small percentages of nickel, lead, and iron. The admixture responsible for its bronze appearance. Inscribed upon the posterior of the exterior torso is the Asian numeral for 9, suggesting that SCP-2406 may not be an entirely unique construction. However, as of to date, it remains the only of its kind known to the Foundation. The anterior of the exterior torso is engraved with a stylized hammer and anvil. The right arm was equipped with a nozzle attached to a 20,800 liter tank. Although the tank was discovered empty, chemical testing revealed pine resin, naphtha, quicklime, calcium phosphide, and sulfur within its interior. Footnote. Come on. Speculated to be the ingredients for Greek fire, an incendiary weapon originally thought to have been first used circa 672. Wow. 2 twice in a row I messed up the number. The left arm appears to have been torn from SCP-2406 and was not initially recovered with SCP-2406. See addendum for details. Human skeletal remains, 6 in numbers, have been removed from the interior of SCP-2406 with radiocarbon dating, placing their deaths at calculated 1200 to 1000 BCE. Okay. All were found to be attired in armor that, while roughly Mycenaean in design, is composed of material never used in ancient warfare. a lead and copper alloy with an inner lining composed of asbestos fabric. The helmet would have completely covered the head with a green tinted glass visor over the face. Tubes constructed from goat intestines fed outside air directly into the mouths of the pilots. Valve 136 would have caused a momentary release of water into these tubes, allowing those within to remain hydrated while operating SB-2406. A similar system of tubes attached at the crotch and were presumably used in the expulsion of urine. SB-2406 is currently disabled but could hypothetically be repaired and displays extensive evidence of combat-related damage. The head, torso, and left leg were discovered impaled by organic spines. These spines appear superficially chitinous and, despite showing strong structural similarities to coral, contain human DNA. It is believed that these objects functioned as projectiles employed by an unidentified anomalous organism. Indentations around the torso are suggestive of constriction by a large, flexible, and prehensile appendage, originally thought to be caused by natural corrosion. SCP-2406 outer layer was damaged by a strong acidic substance likely associated with the previously noted unidentified anomalous organism. This is just a Megazord from Power Rangers. I was about to say Transformers, but yeah. Physical evidence suggests that the reactor core melted through the posterior torso, penetrating the earth and continued to burn at more than 1,200 degrees Celsius. It is estimated to be presently located approximately 820 meters beneath the surface. I forgot I have my peaches downstairs. Fuck. The reactor was, when intact, has been hypothesized to have functioned in a manner similar to natural nuclear fission reactors. Deviating significantly from modern designs, it is possible that the creators of SB-2406 were aware of such phenomena and attempted to mimic the process. Fission reactor has a footnote that says a natural nuclear fission reactor is a uranium deposit where self-sustaining nuclear chain reactions have occurred. Several scrolls were recovered from a watertight cylinder within SB-2406. Most appear to be of a religious nature and associated with the followers of McCain. The historical precursor to the modern Church of the Broken God. The scrolls are written in a unique script derived from Mycenaean Greek. It required 10 years of research for foundation linguists to decipher the system of writing. Footnote again, an incidental outcome, but this may lead to translation to linear A, the Judah of Law. These documents include a variation of the Book of Pieces, chapter 12. Broken mind. Okay. Scroll 1. The Colossi were constructed in her schema, maybe in her design, her looks, in her beauty, who knows. The Colossi were constructed to defend, secure, contain. Almost, you could have like secure, contain, or protect, man. You could have done that. It would have been, yeah, I know, it would have been on the nose. The enemy, Grand Colossus Ion, betrayer of man, destroyer of progress, sorcerer king of Aditum, a desolate domain, a failed and fallen creation, built with the bodies, flesh, of their gods. Upon the throne of black ambition, the enemy plots. The enemy is not a priest, they are a merchant, and they have sold the world whole totally. The Colossi were constructed in her schema. The Colossi were constructed to defend, secure, contain. The profane tools must be broken, uncreated. Drink deep the silver blood of McCain. May her sacrifice not be in vain. Scroll 2. This is the final testament of Matriarch Eupraxia, Legate's faithful servant of McCain. I am not a warrior, but all warriors are dead, breaking themselves upon the enemy host. The enemy has set their plan into motion. The Sorcerer King surrounds himself with corpses to fight to fight is to increase in numbers his legions. Egypt retreats from the world as contact with us. The Hittites have fallen into chaos/strife. The conspirators of Crete have sacrificed their own. I'm almost positive this word references Crete, possibly the Minoans in a broader sense, Dr. Julia Flo. The Aegean has fallen into barbarism. I believe this is meant to reference all Greek states at the time. The city of 1,000 pillars is forever lost, has always been lost. Do they mean Iram? That can't be possible though. There's no evidence for the existence of Iram of the pillar, nor is it referenced until at least the 7th century CE. Even the Deva go to spread with the enemy at their border. The center collapses, kingdoms crumble, the damage is done. The light of reason flickers/wanes. But McCain sacrifices himself so that we might be free. We refuse to return to that darkness, we would rather die. But the siege at Gyaros was won. We must strike while the metal is hot. We had a SCP that was about Gyaros. And thus we march for Kythera at the end of all things. We have crossed the wine dark sea. We have seen villages ravaged by the Red Death. We have seen the dead, the dying, and the deathless. We cast a curse to holy flame. We enter this desolate domain. In our left hand we carry our answer. We cannot undo what has been done, but we can delay the Sarkic dawn. Let me just check something. There we go. I think it's a little bit bugged out. There we go. Addendum. On December 12, 1998, the left arm of SB-2406 was uncovered 32 kilometers from its body. Evidence of impact suggests the object had been hurled to its location shortly after being severed from SB-2406's torso. The arm is equipped with what has since been hypothesized to be a weapon of non-terrestrial origins and anomalous manufacture, design, and capabilities. Due to its singular nature when compared to the rest of SCP-2406, this weapon has been separately classified as -1. The actual purpose of -1 is unknown. The apparatus so foreign as to render it beyond current Foundation knowledge. -1 is possibly due to damage warp space-time in its vicinity. Counters have registered the object at a difference of 30 humes in relation to its surrounding environment. Despite this, there has been no observable effect on reality. It has been hypothesized that the use of -1 would cause considerable damage to local reality. It remains unknown if -1 was ever used prior to the destruction of SB-2406. Personnel are not to attempt activation of -1 unless authorized by Site Command. I still stand by they either made a Gundam or a Megazord back in the ancient Greek time. They either made a Gundam or a Megazord that was used in ancient Greek times. That is baller. Love that. I wonder what happened to the other 8 of these. Because I did say that there was a number 9 engraved into it, so it does make you wonder what are the other 8? If that is true. Maybe the number 9 has a different meaning. Oh. But we never know. Oh hey.